In this video, we're going to look into a quick comparison between Cursor AI versus Claude Code. So let's look into these Cursor AI. Cursor AI, this is the official website, and as you know, is an AI first development environment. So it's a code assistant actually that integrates AI deeply into the IDEs and workflow. Okay, it provides features like smart autocomplete, natural language editing. You can ask it to refactor or rewrite code. So whatever you can ask them to do it, and it will do it for you. And has project wide indexing and integrated chat interfaces where you can chat and fix up codes. Okay, it supports models like agent, edit, chat, where agent mode can perform more autonomous modifications. Edit mode is like for guided edits, and chat is for discussion and questions when you download the app here, so you can be able to chat with it and do all these things. So Cursor is expanding to run on web and mobile too, so allowing the Cursor agent to be used in more browser and phone as well at the moment, apart from the desktop app here. Cloud Code, on the other hand, actually is an agentic coding tool by Anthropic. So it's designed to work via a command line interface, CLI, or terminal, plus integration with your repository, enabling tasks like editing, testing, Git operations, and much more. It's built as part of the Cloud family using the Cloud Opus or Sonnet models, and aims you to delegate more development like prefactors or PRS via natural language commands, where you can simply talk or type in natural language in code context. Okay, it supports configurations like manifesting files, giving the agent context about project structure, rules, identity, and everything. Cloud has published best practice guidance for using the tool across the code bases, languages, and environments. So let's look into quick features between the features of these two platforms here. So Cursor AI, actually it has inline autocomplete and smart suggestions facilities. It supports natural language code edits, like making this just typing whatever you want to do, and it has project wide understanding for better context. It has embedded AI chat editor, which you can simply chat and they can help you with AI. AI can do that, and customizable modes for how the AI behaves. And also it has fast integration with the VS Code style workflows. Cloud Code, on the other hand, here it has a deep understanding of full code bases. It has multi-file reasoning and refactoring. It generates, explains, and test codes, and also it can perform like edits, command executions, and automations. It integrates with tools like Git CLI for full stack support, and it has memory and task tracking for long sessions. So for heavy and long code bases, it can do that too, which is pretty good. Okay, so now let's look into the pros and cons of each of these platform here. So the Cloud Code. Okay, Cloud Code here has excellent. It's excellent for complete complex task and deep reasoning, and it can handle large code base as well. It can automate workflows, do testings, and much more. And it has a strong contextual understanding and safety features. These are the pros of this. The issue with this is that it is slower for quick edits or inline autocomplete, and it requires more guidance and oversight, and it's less tightly integrated into traditional IDEs. So that's the problem with Cloud Code. Whereas Cursor AI here, okay, Cursor AI is actually fast and intuitive inline suggestions. It provides those things, and it has a seamless IDE integrations, and it's easy to control via modes, and it's great for everyday coding tasks. If you For everyday general coding tasks, this is the best option. And then the cons is that it's limited in automation or complex project wide changes, and it may not handle like large scale refactoring as deeply as the Cloud AI, and also it's less customizable for agent like behaviors. So these are the issues with Cursor AI. So having know that, so now let's look into a quick comparison on a table between these two platforms here. So Cursor AI, okay, in terms of each aspect and feature, let's compare these two platforms here. So Cursor AI, their main usage type is an AI powered code editor. They integrate, like their integration is pretty much okay. They integrate well. They have IDEs native, so like VS Code and everything, and they can autocomplete. The autocomplete is fast and inclined, and natural language it is. They can actually edit in natural language, which is pretty strong and good. And they have, in like if you see multi-file context, they have good project awareness. And also the code factoring, it's actually guided. It has guided code refactoring, which is good. And testing support is pretty light. It suggests like fixes and explanations, not too much in detail, like it's suggested. Okay, whereas Cloud Code here, okay, it's basically the usage type is actually an AI coding assistant or an agent. That's what it serves as. Its integration is CLI and code based, and it has autocomplete options, but it's not a primary focus of it. And it can also like edit in natural language similar to Cursor AI, which is pretty good. And also its multi-file context is pretty deep, so it has respiratory level understanding, which is much better than the Cursor. And then code refactoring, in code refactoring it's automated across multiple files. It will do that, so it's pretty good. And also the testing support is pretty strong. It can write, explains, improve tests. It can do much more in detail compared to the Cursor AI in this case here. Okay, and automations, if you look at automations and agents, the Cursor is minimal, whereas Cloud is Cursor is minimal, whereas Cloud is pretty high. It can run commands, edit files, and all those things. Customization level, if you see in the customization aspect, you can do that via modes. Like for Cursor, like through the chats, edit, and agent, which different modes you can do that. And this one, Cloud provides like tool chain for the integration. And Cursor is best for like fast edits, prototyping, and everyday coding, whereas Cloud is best for large scale tasks and for reasonings and full projects and all these things. The learning curve in Cursor is pretty low, but in Cloud it's a bit medium. So compared to Cursor, it's a few levels up. Okay, the speed, like for simple tasks, this is very fast. Like Cursor is very fast, whereas Cloud is, so when compared to Cursor it's a bit slower. Okay, and then uh, Cursor needs like a user approved changes, so you need an oversight for it, so you need user to approve it. Whereas Cloud actually it only requires supervision, nothing more than that. It only needs the requires user supervision, that's it, nothing more than that. Okay, and so if you ask me, so these are the basic differences between these two types of like these two platforms. In summary, what I will say, if your main aim is to augment your day-to-day coding inside your IDE with smooth refactoring, okay, with smooth refactoring, natural language edits, and when you need fast feedbacks, then Cursor is actually a very compelling choice for you. But if your goal is to delegate more of the development workflows like test, multi-file refactors, and all those things to an AI agent with more hands-off behavior, then Cloud Code offers more ambition in that perspective. Okay, so for many teams, a hybrid workflow could work, like use Cursor or for some or similar editor assistance for immediate coding work, okay, and leverage the Cloud Code for higher level task or workflow automations. Okay, in both cases, however, human review is essential though. So AI can accelerate, but code quality, correctness, and security must be verified by a human. So that's basically pretty much it is. Hope this information video was helpful.